Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and welcome back to another thrifty video. Today, I'm going somewhere I haven't been in months, but I'm excited for it because we are heading to the bins today, the Goodwill outlet. Woot woot, we're super excited to see what we can find today. I love thrifting in the Goodwill outlet. It's digging through bins and bins of clothing though, and it's a little bit of a challenge, and so I haven't been in quite a while, but I have the notion that it's gonna be a good day today at the bins. I'm gonna go dig through bins, try to find clothing and shoes to resell online for a profit, maybe check out the home goods, hopefully find some purses to resell. So many good things I'm gonna be looking for today. Great brands, great styles, things that will sell quickly online. And so I'm gonna take you guys with me into the bin so you get a taste of what it's like there, because it's a little intense, a little crazy. But when I get back home, then I'll show you a haul of what I ended up finding. But let's hope it's a good day at the bins, because I gotta get my energy up for this. So let's go do it together. So we're walking up to the Goodwill outlet. It's a huge building. This is what it looks like from the outside. You can see me in the reflection. I have some IKEA bags. We're heading in. And the first thing that I found in a bin, somebody had just put it back, was this beautiful Hannah Anderson kids like flower print dress. It's so cute, and that was a good start to the day, because sometimes, I don't know, the bins are hit or miss. So that was a great beginning. But here is what my bins look like. These are pretty full of clothing, and they generally have a ton of inventory to get through, and so they're gonna switch out these bins every hour to give us more clothing to search through. So this is literally what I was doing for about 4 hours, is just digging in these bins, looking to see if I could find anything of value, see if I could find some good brands, some good styles. But this is kind of what it's just like. There is a lot in there and a lot to dig through. And so even though I end up finding, I don't know, about 75 items, I went and touched and went through at least like 1,000, probably more. And so this is the reality of the bins, is that you are digging and you are, finding a lot of things that you're not actually gonna buy, and just a few things that are worth it. But that first Hannah Anderson piece was so cute. This is a little wool like blend coat. I grabbed that for now. I'm gonna throw that back later. But here are some things I found maybe like an hour later. I've gotten a few things in my cart: an English factory piece, this little Nike kids new tag piece down here, and you saw that Fair Isle sweater, and then a Nike pair of sweatpants underneath. This is a J. Crew wool coat. You'll see that in the haul. And of course, you saw that Hannah Anderson dress already. But this is what they do in between flipping all the bins. They have you stand around the edges as they clear things out and then put new bins in. And so I am waiting patiently here on the edges, on the outskirts of this huge building, as they wheel out fresh shoe bins. Now, the shoes are very sought after at the bins, and they only flip these bins out once every other hour. So the clothing switches a lot, the hard goods switches a lot, but the shoes only get changed every other hour. But because of that, people go wild. So here we go. I'm gonna show you guys some live footage of me going to the shoes.
Camera.
Oh.
Okay. Which one do you want?
Your
heads? Okay. I'll be tails.
Tails!
Where?
Thank you. Next time I'll give you.
I know.
Yeah. So this is the state of the cart after that first shoe round. Got a jacket over my stuff, but just found the match of that. And these cute little boots are so adorable. But I've got to go through here and see what I have matches for now. Round one done. So far I've done a couple rounds. We've got some Patagonia, North Face, Nike. In the shoes I have some Ons, 2 pairs of Dr. Martens, some Uggs. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what else is in there. Some good stuff. But I'm gonna go back in now. I had a friend watch my other cart for me. I'm gonna get some things out of there so that I can watch my stuff better, because you guys know people will steal stuff here at my bins. So, okay, heading back in, let's go. So after a brief pause and a coin flip, I'm back, and here is a really cool duffel bag. I'm actually looking through shoes right now, but it's from St. John, the St. John bag. What an exciting find. Like, that is awesome. And quite the day so far. You saw the craziness of what the bins can be like. You've seen the things I've been able to find, but I'll show you the whole haul when we get back home. Okay, friends, we're back from the bins, and it was a very successful bins trip. I found so much. I was there for 4 hours, so you guys are gonna get 2 videos out of this because I found a lot. It was very, very successful. In total, I spent $109.22. And I got quite close to 75 items. 109 divided by 75 is $1.45 a piece, which I think is great. And I'm doing that per shoe. So each pair of shoes I spent $3 for to try to even out my cost of goods, because those are gonna be heavier, more expensive. Everything at my Goodwill outlet is $1.79 per pound. So it gets a little confusing when you do cost of goods, but I am so happy with the things that I got. And I think you guys would have also seen my coin flip to win a pair of shoes in this video, which was quite fun. And I also just had some amazing finds. So let's do what I found when I first walked in, because those were actually some really good finds. The very first piece is so cute. I think you guys will have seen footage of me finding this little dress. It is so precious. It is a tiered little dress from Hannah Anderson, which is a great kids brand, can sell well, but I also picked this up for our future children. I just posted this whole video showing all of my thrifted kids clothing collection. So I did pick that up, and I'm gonna keep that. But I also quite quickly stumbled upon somebody's throwback pile, and I got there, you know, like around lunchtime, so people had already been there all morning, like searching for pieces. And so I was very excited that in that throwback pile I found some really nice coats. Like, I'm shocked they threw this back. This is a beautiful, really bright, kind of like Kelly green wool coat, and this is from J. Crew. And the thing is, I've sold this exact same coat before. I just went and looked in my sales. I sold this exact same coat on Poshmark for $85. So the one I had was a size 4. This is a size 2, very comparable size. So I'm thinking, I think I listed that at $100 and accepted an $85 offer. That's probably exactly what I'm gonna do again. But this is a beautiful wool coat from J. Crew. Like, for $1.50, if I can sell that for $85, I'll probably make at least $60 net profit, which is crazy. So that's a great start to the video, that's for sure. But then with that coat, I also found this one, which I'm just like, what was in their keep pile if these were the throwbacks, am I right? This is another J. Crew coat. This is Italian boiled wool, and this one is in a size 6, but this, so boiled wool in general is just such a bolo. Like, it doesn't really matter even what the brand is. Boiled wool is so popular. It's a great fabric to know. This is a beautiful olive green coat. Again, wool, really nice. Size 6 from J. Crew. This J. Crew tag is awesome. This is a big J. Crew tag, and it is really high quality. The other one was from J. Crew Mercantile, J. Crew Factory, and it still should sell for $85. This one with boiled wool and kind of like the double breast closure on it. It's really nice. I'm gonna do some fabric shaving on the inside, and it is 100% wool on the outside. Like, I think this should sell for over 100. I don't know how much over 100, but definitely a great amount. That's a beautiful coat. But both of these already, even the first piece itself will probably pay for the majority of this haul. 2 coats right off the bat should pay for the entirety of everything I picked up, which is awesome. So then also over in the clothing section, I found, this is so cute. I know I've been showing a lot of kids clothes lately, but I feel like some people have really been liking it. Look at this little Nike bunting. It's so cute. And it's actually new with tags. This little Nike hooded puffer, little zip up warm bunting. So cute. This is for 6 to 9 months. And again, new with tags. My husband and I are on a foster care adoption journey. So I am always collecting really amazing pieces when I find them. And then before I do some more clothing, I want to show you some of the shoes I grabbed in the bins. You guys have seen the footage. You know, it is no picnic going to my bins and looking in the shoe section. You get shoved, people are running, people are awful. I have been pushed aside. It is crazy. None of the shoes are together. The shoes are in any bin. Sometimes you'll find one single shoe in this round, and then 3 hours later, they'll bring out the other one. Like, it is madness. So when I say it is impressive that I have like 20 pairs of shoes that I found this day, it is impressive. They're not tied together. You have to find the other one. It's a madhouse, but I still did it. I really did compete, and I came away, I felt like a victor in this scenario. These are a super cute pair of Doc Martens. So these are actually iridescent Doc Martens, and they are a kid style, but I find that these still have done well for me in the past. They're really cute. They have a little purple Doc Martens tab on the back. They do have some wear to the toes where the iridescence has come off. It's the only real signs of wear I've seen on them. The bottoms look to be in good shape. They're super nice little Chelsea boots, and they have the zippers on the inside. So super nice pair of boots. And these are in a UK size 1 or a US size 2. So kid size 2, whatever that means. Kids shoe sizing is weird, but those probably sell for around $30, I would assume. Somewhere close to that. And I also found this pair of Doc Martens. Technically, I found half of the pair. And then my friend that's always there looks in the shoe section. He found the other half, but we had another pair of shoes that I had found one of, and he had the other one. So I gave him my half of the Nayot pair, and then he gave me the other Doc Marten. And we always do things like that. But I just thought this was a nice little pair of the burgundy leather Doc Martens, just the normal, classic, kind of lace-up style. Good, solid pair of shoes. Zippers on the inside. Love it when I find Doc Martens in the bins. Always such a good time. And these are in a women's size 6. So a little bit small, but still pretty good. A little bit of wear at the toes, but overall in great shape. Probably get around 30 to 40 bucks for those as well. So maybe 30 for each pair of Doc Martens, maybe closer to 40 on the adult pair. Just depends on how that wear plays out. And then I'm fairly confident, is this the pair of shoes I had to fight for? Y'all, I was so upset about this. Mostly because this lady, bless her heart, she went over to my friend that I was just talking about and gave him this shoe. She gave him a couple single shoes and was like walking away. And I was excited because I knew like, oh, he knows I have the other one, so I'll just ask him for it. So I go into my car, I pull out the shoe, and I turn to tell him I have the other one, and she sees it, and then she takes the shoe back from my friend and says, oh, you have the other one? Give it to me. And I was like, you just gave him that shoe. Like, why are you asking for mine? And so in a compromise, we flipped a quarter to see who would get the shoes. And I let her pick, I let her flip the coin, and I won the coin toss. And so there's really no other way it could have worked out better. It just was a frustrating time, but this is a pair of On Cloud shoes. They have the pink and blue kind of color scheme going on. They actually have quite a bit of good tread here on the bottom, which is like the first thing to go really, you know, on these sorts of shoes. But these are size 8.5. They look to be in really good shape actually, and I'll be able to hopefully figure out the style name later on those. But On Running does pretty well for me. Like, I think I could probably sell these for 40 bucks, maybe 50 if I'm lucky. So I felt like those were still a good pickup. But by golly, I was like, girl, you just gave him that shoe. You were over looking for the other one. And well, Oh well, that's what happened. Okay, now y'all, this is so good. I was so excited to find this. This was a good bins day. This is the kind of bins day that makes me feel like I should go back every single day, because while I was looking, while I was there, they did shoe rotations twice. So in 4 hours, they did it every other hour. The second shoe rotation that I was there for, next to the shoe bin, they had just a random bin of like home goods. And I saw this bag in it, guys. And I was in the middle of the shoe frenzy where everybody's like sprinting and grabbing shoes. And I looked to my left and I saw this and I said, huh, that looks nice. Felt it, feels really nice. And when I tell you, I looked inside of this and lost my mind, I am not joking. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to show this very well. Can you guys see that brand? I hope you can. It is a vintage St. John duffel bag. This is St. John. Like St. John, super expensive, sold at Nordstrom, but also like just expensive brand in general. And then as I stared at the front little gold detail, I realized it's an S and a J. Like I was super confused by it, but it's an S and a J. It's a St. John duffel bag, has the attachable shoulder strap still, really great shape, gold hardware, gold clips, beautiful bag. So nice. And it also has feet on the bottom, of course. Love that. The inside, super clean. Looks like they literally never used it. It's awesome. It's in amazing condition. St. John, y'all. St. John. So I did a reverse image search to see if this was like real, if this actually was a thing, because I was like, I don't know. I've never sold a St. John purse. I've sold St. John clothing. And I found another listing for this exact same bag from St. John, and it was listed, I think, at $90. And so I was like, you know what? She's coming home with me. So even if I sell her for $75, I would be happy with that. But I might list for around $100. I need to do some more research. But St. John, in the bins. Can you believe it? I couldn't believe it. I got those 2 wool J. Crew coats and 2 pairs of Doc Martens, a pair of On Running, the Hannah Anderson, the little Nike bunting, and there's more. Like, again, my friend and I did another swap of shoes because I found a North Face boot and he found a North Face boot. I found an UGG boot. He found an UGG boot. We switched and I got the pair of UGG boots this time. And these are a really nice pair of leather wedge booties from UGG. And I looked them up. They're the Zea style, Z-E-A. And these are actually a women's size 12, which is a great size. I feel like these will sell really well. And I grabbed these, again, $3 into them. I looked at comps and I think they should resell for around 50 bucks. So that was pretty good. I was pretty pleased with that, as I always am. I love going to the bins. I just always am shocked by the things that I'm able to find. Like this pair of slippers, I didn't think I was gonna find both. They need a good like lint roll down. Like they have some things stuck to them from being in the bins. But once I get them cleaned up, I think they're gonna be really nice. These are Birkenstocks. Birkenstocks, guys. I have never seen a Birkenstock like this with the black and red kind of buff check plaid going on, and then the white fluffy interior. And I'm glad I picked these up, saw that they were Birkenstocks. Nobody else was looking at them. They just looked like another pair of slippers, because later on, this is from the first round of shoes that I found this. The second round of shoes later on, guys, I find another pair, this exact same style, just plain red instead of checked, and I knew what they were because earlier in the day I had found these, which is so insane. I've never seen a bottom like this on a Birkenstock, but they both have it. And then on the inside, these ones are a size 41, so a lady's size 10, but you can see the Birkenstock logo in the middle there. Kind of harder to see on purpose and super nice. So the textile, 100% acrylic, and the felt is 70% wool and 30% polyester. But yeah, I looked at comps for these, and the comps for these were around 50 bucks as well, which I'm really happy with. This is shaping up to be a great bins trip, that's for sure. And now we're into a few pairs of shoes that people just gave me. Don't know why, but they decided not to get them. Like this one, I get why. Okay, so here is a pair of, what should I call them? Fucci, a little pair of fake Gucci shoes, but they are pretty cool. Like they're not bad. They definitely are not real. I have found real Gucci before and these are not them. And I've sold a lot of nice design pieces. They would not have this little plastic piece on the bottom here. But these are in a size 10. and they're all man-made materials, so they're not real leather. They're definitely not real, okay? But I still bought them because I feel like they could be a cool vibe, and I feel like I could probably rock these. These are a size 10, so I feel like I could probably wear these with a little bit of a chunkier sock, and I could wear them. Maybe I should give them to my sister, but somebody gave those to me, my friend again. Then somebody else gave me this pair of shoes, which I am excited about. So I didn't even dig these out. They just hand these to me. These are a pair of black Dansko sandals, and these are strappy. They look to be in great condition, and they're really nice. I sold the exact same pair of these Danskos, I don't know, a few months ago. I got them in the bins. They were in a red leather. These ones are black leather, so I feel like they should do even better. But I sold them for, I think, 40 or 50 bucks. It might have been 45. But these are a European size 39, so that's somewhere around an 8.5 or 9 maybe. But these should do well. Very pleased with those. I don't know why they didn't want to sell those themselves. I double checked to make sure that they didn't, like, you know, snap in the middle, had still, you know, not been like dry rotted or anything. Awesome. These, so excited about because these are so freaking cute. And I actually was just looking at these, like somebody was selling them on Facebook Marketplace, and I thought they were so cute. Do I need them? No. But when I found them in the bins, I decided I will keep them for our future children. Look at these pink little Ugg boots. They're so... Well, that was unexpected. They are so freaking cute. They have little Velcro on the back. They have the fluffy interior, and they also have like a little tougher bottom. They're so cute. I felt really blessed that I was able to find these. I had just told Jeremy that I thought they were so cute, and then I found a pair in the bins. These are a size 2-3, and I love them. That's it. I'm keeping those for myself. So I actually ended up with, what, 3 pairs of Ugg boots in this haul? Crazy. I also got this pair of Ugg cardi boots. These are the cardigan boot, and I've sold quite a few of these for 40, 50 bucks in the past. I feel like I probably won't get that much for them nowadays, but I would still say maybe 30 bucks for those. A women's size 8 Ugg boot should do really well, and the bottoms look awesome. Let's do another piece of clothing. I was excited. I went over and did some clothing as well. Obviously, I was doing some clothing rounds in between when they were bringing out new shoes. They were bringing out clothing all that time. This is a really, really fluffy, really nice little fleece from the North Face. And I don't always pick these up, but like this is not like their normal like thin fleece. I don't know how to describe this. This thing is thick. It is fluffy. It is super nice. Don't know why, but they have safety pins all over on the inside. Strange. Okay, I'll take all of those out. It's like a black, maybe like a charcoaly black piece from the North Face. North Face, super expensive, super popular in other countries too. When I was in Japan, everyone was wearing this. Women's size medium. I would say, I don't know what this style is, but it's different than any fleece I've ever found. Really nice. If you guys know what this piece is, let me know, but I would say 35 for that. It just will depend on what the style is and if it's sought after, but I don't know, I thought that was great. Another one of the very first things I found was this. I would say it's a sweater dress. It's at least a tunic length. I was so pleased to find this though, because I like selling this brand, and I feel like I can always find the pictures of the models wearing this really easily. Super cool, kind of like white contrast stitching going on. But this one is from English Factory, which I really like to sell. It's also sold on Revolve, things like that. And this is in a size medium. It feels really high quality, really like nice and thick and luxe feeling. And it really feels brand spanking new. Like I don't even know if this has been washed yet because it's so nice. But I thought that was really cute. And I'll look up comps for that. I would wager probably around 35, 50 bucks for that. It might be closer to 50 plus. For $1.50, that's a find. Okay, a few more pieces here. OMG, okay. The second shoe round, guys. I did not make it to this bin first. I don't know how these were still there, but they were. So when I got to this bin, I think it might have been the second bin, I was like digging through. I look up, see that both of these are together, which never happens. And I swear I did like a diving leap to grab these. It was so extra and it was so fun. But this is what they look like. A pair of HOKAs. In my size, love it. HOKA Bondi 8s. These are so good. I remember buying a pair of this exact shoe on Poshmark for myself for, I think I've spent like $60 or $70 for these. The resale on these is really good. Like, I think I could probably sell these for around $75, especially since they're a black and white combo. They're in great condition. Not really like any wear on them. They're in a women's size 10. I usually wear a 9, but for these, I'm like, for $3, they're gonna stay with me. That's for sure. So I was very excited to find those. Those are awesome. And then I got this little Fair Isle knit sweater, and this I picked up based on style rather than on the brand or anything like that. I was hoping that Jeremy might want to wear it because I do think it's really cool. Like, I like the mousses on it. It's really cute, but I am actually gonna sell it. It's just from the brand American Living, which I think that might be sold at like Kohl's or JCPenney or something like that, but size extra large, because it's a really good style, like a more like Icelandic, more like, you know, European styling. I think that will do well. Like, I would suspect I could sell that for around $35, hopefully. And then we have this pair of sweatpants. You might have seen these in my cart. I thought these were cool with the Nike all the way down the sides of this. And again, I bought these hoping that my husband would want them. I don't think he wants them, which means I'm probably gonna just sell them, but that just means a quick like 20 bucks for me, maybe 25. Nike doesn't always get that much, but I felt like those were a cool style. Then I was excited to find these Bombas slippers. Bombas slippers are so expensive. Bombas are just expensive socks in general, and I love them. I own quite a few pairs. That's what I like to wear for my socks, but super expensive usually. These are in pretty good shape. I'm gonna wash them. These are a men's size 10, which actually is my husband's size, so we'll see if he wants them. But if not, I can probably sell those for 30, maybe 40 bucks, which is still great. And then the very last thing in today's haul is this pair of Patagonia pants. These are really cool. They're kind of like a cargo-esque style. They have interesting seaming going on. They have lots of pockets and Velcroed pockets here on the back. Super cool pair of pants. And these are a little bit stained. They have a mark on them, which I'm gonna try to get out. I don't love to do projects, but for Patagonia, I was like, okay, I can give it a try. But these are from Patagonia. They're in a size 38 and they're 100% cotton. So I thought, you know what? We're gonna give it a go. Pair of Patagonia. I'll wash them, see if the stain comes out. If not, I wasted $1.50, right? So I actually have even more things than I found today. My second thrift with me at the bins is gonna be even bigger than this one because there's quite a bit to show. But are these not amazing pieces that I found in the Goodwill outlet? The next stop for a lot of these pieces is the landfill, or a lot of times these things are shipped off into other countries and it disrupts their ecosystems, and their people that are making clothing are no longer to sell their product. Anyways, it's a whole thing, but I feel very excited that I was able to find these, give them another life. I'm keeping quite a few things today actually, but I'm also going to be selling things for a great profit, from the St. John bag to the J. Crew wool coats. Shocking, right? And then we also have 2 pairs of Doc Martens, the Uggs, the HOKAs that I found, Bombas, fake Gucci, Dansko. There's a lot in today's haul, and all of it for like $1.50 a piece. You can't do better than the Goodwill outlet. I love thrifting in the bins. It's so much fun. But if you guys enjoy bins videos and thrifting content, then you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button to see more coming up very soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.